But let's see, in general, what are you Cappies going to be doing in October? The challenge or focus is the King of Imps. So in this deck, this is the Wands suit. So this is fire sign energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Male or female in these general readings. Could be either. But your challenge is overcoming your disappointment in someone, or dealing with somebody who's just not getting it. Now, he's coming up in the upright, so he's not a negative energy per se, but it seems like he made a mistake. So he or she. So this fire sign energy could be, a potential love interest. It could be your partner, your spouse, a family member, a friend, a coworker, a boss. It'll be different for all of you. That's where these general energies get tricky when people come up, because sometimes I get a clear sense of what the relationship is, but other times I do not. But yeah, it's someone who lets you down, someone that you thought was going to be there for you or do something for you or help you with something, and they don't. And this may be a repeated pattern for this person. Like, they keep doing this, or they keep screwing up. They keep making mistakes. They go in with the best intentions. This energy can have a tendency to sometimes move ahead or jump into things too quickly. Usually it's more evident when he's in the reverse, but I mean, we all make mistakes. So I mean, he can make mistakes too. He's going through whoever this is going through a learning phase, a big lesson, maybe based on bad choices or mistakes, or, well, I don't want to say bad choices, because we make choices, and almost always we're supposed to, choose to go certain ways, because otherwise we wouldn't learn the lesson, and lessons are why we're here. So this person's going through a difficult learning experience right now due to their own misjudgments or mistakes or choices. So they are, until they get the lesson, they may continue to be a disappointment to you, or until they get what the pattern is. It's like, why do I keep ending up here? Until they figure that out. They'll keep repeating the pattern. So you may be trying to help this person. They may come to you seeking your help, or you may just, you may be the person they let down. You may be part of the lesson. Like the fact that they hurt you or did something to you or let you down in some way, and then they are feeling guilt about that. That could be part of the lesson. So now this could also be just somebody like a boss or a coworker or somebody who brings you disappointing news. But again, it's something that maybe this is a job that you tried to get several times, or a promotion that you tried to you've applied to several times, or a company that you've tried to get your foot in the door a couple of times and you keep getting turned down. And, for some of you, maybe that's how this is working. And it's like, man, they did it again. And you're disappointed, but again, maybe that's not, whenever that doesn't work out, it's not meant for us, right? That's not our job. That's someone else's. Or at least maybe we're not quite ready for that yet, even though we think we may be. There's something still to learn, maybe where we are, or before we can move ahead to that phase. Now, in the present energy, so this would be end of September going into October, or in the present when you're watching this video, you've got the 5 of Bats in reverse, and this is the sword suit in this deck. So let's see what this is. What's coming through with these runes? Yeah, there's an energy of feeling stuck. You or someone else. So it could be this person trying to get out of a no-win situation, or you feeling like, you can't win with this person. Like, no matter what I say or do, they don't listen to me, or they do the opposite of what I advise them to do. Or, No matter what I say, they get upset with me. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't energy is what this is. That's what this is in the reverse. And it's a block. Like there's nothing more you can put into this. There's no more energy. There's nothing you can do to change it. And while that may be frustrating, there is an element of, well, I would say don't, if you can help it. It's almost like I feel like I should have done more. I feel like I should have said more, or I wish I would have said that. There's an element of regret here that's coming through with this. Like maybe if I hadn't done this, I wouldn't be like they would have listened to me if I would have said it this way, or if I would have done it this way. That's not the case with this energy in the reverse. It's because it's like, no matter what I do, I can't, usually because it's not your problem, or it's not your responsibility, or it's not your fault, or it's not, again, the lesson is this other person's. The lesson is coming up with the fire energy. Either if it's your lesson, it's coming through them. And usually when we're affected by people close to us, everybody's learning the lesson, right? But I feel like the majority, like the big burden is being carried by the fire sign at this time. And like a feeling stuck and unable to leave a situation, and unable to move, unable to relocate, unable to come see you, or you're unable to go see them. Now this could be, because we got a lot of travel rooms here. This could be something coming up around travel, like there are delays in things while traveling, or like you have to postpone because it's just there's something you have to do and there's no way out of it. Maybe it's a work commitment and it's going to inhibit you or prevent you from attending something or going to something, and maybe it's this fire signs event and they're disappointed in you because you're not going to be able to attend. Someone else got something similar. Was it Pisces? Maybe it was Pisces. Yeah, just a situation out of your control, out of your hands, and due to that, you're unable to go somewhere you want to go, or someone's unable to come travel to see you, or you're unable to move right now. Or, you had a deal in place and you're unable to, relocate. That's what I'm feeling here with this, unfortunately. In the present, but it could change. So that's just the energy in the present, or September, end of September and into October. Let's see what the help is. You've got the 10 of Pumpkins in reverse. So this is the Pentacles suit in traditional decks. And then you've got almost the exact opposite of that with Fehu, the rune. So let me see what's coming through with this. And the blank rune here is here as well. So let's see what we've got here. Well, these are definitely money cards. So the 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Pumpkins in this case, in reverse is, it can be like trying to reach a career goal. You're not quite to the end of it yet, but it's almost like it's going to require a new start in some way. So this could be like, I've put a lot of years in at this place, or I've put a lot of work into this project, or I've been at this job a long time, but I really want to either like move into this position or start anew somewhere else, because Fehu is the job offer rune, and it is usually a new financial beginning, an offer to completely kind of wipe the slate clean and start over. And this can also be, because the 10 of Pentacles is also a card about families and generations, and the generations coming together. So there could be an offer coming in regarding like a family reunion, or, mending fences, or mending some sort of family breach, or the family dynamic, or trying to kind of bring that back together as a whole. And there could be someone offering, maybe it's this fire sign for some of you, an offer to reconnect, or you get a message, or maybe you send down an send out an offer and maybe they can't make it, but at least they reply, or you reschedule it. You know, they're like, well, I can't make it then, but you know, I'll come by and see you soon. Because I mean, you do have the rune of kind of conflict and infighting amongst family, conflict with those closest to you, just bickering and arguments within the home, with your partner, with your mom, with your mother-in-law, with relatives. So there does seem to be kind of like, and it's more than one person just disagreeing. It's more than one person. And I feel like someone's kind of been on the outside of the group. Maybe, again, this fire sign, or you feeling like this fire sign kind of pushed you out of the group, or I'm feeling like you're feeling, it's kind of like a survivor situation. Like there were alliances and people took this side, and now there's, you know, there seems to be like a tug of war going on with, you know, well, you join our side and we're going to, you know, kick this person out of, you know, kick this person off the island or whatever. Or, you know, and there's just a lot of confusion around, and people getting very emotional, very upset and emotional about this one energy in particular, or about someone not being able to make it to a certain thing. And maybe they don't believe that, oh, right, whatever. They just don't want to be here, or they don't want to see us, or they don't. That kind of energy. But I really feel for a lot of you, this is a wonderful new financial beginning. Some of you may be contemplating a big career change. And I do believe you have, I think Capricorn has Jupiter in your career house. It's getting ready to move out in October. So this could be the final blessing before Jupiter moves on. I don't know if it's your career house. It may be one of your money houses. I'm not really sure. I know it's a money house though. But yeah, Jupiter usually leaves its blessings before it moves on to another sign. It's moving into Scorpio, I believe, in October, early October. So it could be that you get that blessing that comes in, but it does require leaving behind maybe a lot of years and experience in one area to go in a completely new direction. And with the rune of Weir here, I mean, it's a life-altering course, but in a good way, because there does seem to be more money on offer here. Or there may be a raise or promotion coming in, and you don't start it until after October. Maybe that's kind of why we're kind of left hanging here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's not complete yet. Or maybe there's some sort of training that you have to get, or a certification that they're going to offer compensation or reimbursement, or help you go through this training that you need. And then you will be able to move up into this position. So what must be accepted about the month of October? We've got the High Priestess in reverse. This could also be a job offer for somebody else that ends like they're really excited about it, but it's going to make it so that they can't come to something that you're planning, or they'll be traveling for work. Maybe this new job they're taking is going to require a lot of travel, and it interferes with some family event going on. That's another message just coming through here with the Ten of Pentacles. But what must be accepted? We've got High Priestess in reverse here. Gifu and Perdro in reverse. What have we got coming through here? Well, the first thing that comes up for me is someone is hiding a relationship. And it doesn't mean it's your partner. That's where everybody goes immediately. Oh my God, you know, my husband or wife is cheating on me. No, this could be anybody, your friend, your sister, your mother, your stepmom, your stepdad. There's a hidden relationship. But it's going to come out, because the Perdro in reverse is like things that people have been trying to hide just have a way of kind of making their way out whenever this rune is in reverse. And it could be something they were trying very, very hard to hide. Now, Capricorn, for some of you, it could be something that you were trying very hard to hide, but you're not doing a very good job of it. You may think you are, but Because I just feel like the high priestess in reverse is like, oh man, yeah, nobody knows. I'm keeping this secret really good. And it's like, no, not so much. Not so much. It could be also that you're hiding this new job from the people you think you're hiding this new job that you've decided to take, or the fact that you're going to be leaving and maybe you just haven't turned in your notice yet and you think that nobody has any idea, but some people have a really good idea that you they've just kind of picked up on it, or maybe overheard some things, you on the phone or whatever. So ahead of time, if you're watching this at the beginning of October, be very careful where you're having private phone conversations, if it's involving leaving one job for another, if you don't want people to know that, if you don't want that to get out and about. Yeah, I would definitely kind of maybe step outside, take it, go get in your car, go in the conference room and close the door. Just make sure you're not being overheard, because it seems like some information that you don't want to get out will get out, or about a secret relationship. Maybe you don't want it to get out because you are dating a coworker or the boss, or you're the boss and you're dating an employee and you don't want it to get out, or you're for some of you, maybe you're dating someone who's married, or maybe you're married. So yeah, there could be an element of that coming up, or it's going on around you and you're finding out about it. So, ooh. Secret romance. Interesting. Now the outcome here for the month of October, Capricorn, we've got the Five of Ghosts in reverse. So this is the cup suit. I don't think we've had any of those yet. No. This is the cup suit in the general. I mean, in the other decks, with the Rider-Waite and stuff. Five of Ghosts in reverse. So this is, I feel like you're trying to get, because we were talking about, oh, people are feeling very emotional because this person isn't coming to the family get together, or it's just bickering and arguing because, again, they want to vote someone off the island. They want to kick someone out of the family, or, we're not talking to that person. I thought we agreed, and here, Capricorn, you went and talked to this fire sign, and we don't, we're so upset about this. I feel like you are just like, let's not cry over spilt milk. Or maybe they're upset, like, oh, well, this person really could have come to the family get together, or the wedding, or whatever it is, if they really wanted to. But that's what I feel like you're the one saying, for many of you, Capricorn. For others of you, maybe somebody's saying this to you. It is what it is. I normally hate that saying. It's one of my least favorite sayings, because I really don't like what it implies, that we can't change something. But when it is other people, we don't have the power to change their minds or make them do what we want. So that could be you're just reacting. Everybody's reacting to someone else's decision or what have you. But yeah, I feel like, someone's saying, well, we can't change it, so let's go ahead and have a good time, or let's go ahead and let's not argue about it and bicker and moan and groan about it. Let's just move forward with it the way it is. This too shall pass. This is also, just getting over the disappointment of something, or letting go of something, or well, yes, this person disappointed me, or this person disappointed us, but, the beat goes on, the party goes on, the show must go on, whatever. I mean, all is not lost. I mean, that's the essence of this card in the upright. I know it showed up in the reverse. It's actually better in the reverse. But yeah, the essence of this in the upright is like, whatever has happened, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Not all is lost. Life shall go on. The party shall go on. And indeed, you can still have a good time no matter what this is. It's all just a matter of, I do feel like you may have to talk some people into still having a good time, Capricorn. Because, I just feel like some people are very, very upset with the situation or this person, or if you're the one that your secret comes out, it could be that your mom is saying, why would you get involved with that person if they're already involved? Or, it could be coworkers gossiping and because they find out, these people had an affair, or maybe you did, Capricorn. But it's like, You know, again, it's over. I can't change it. Even if it was you that did it. Yeah, you know, we can't change it. It happened. You know, maybe you should stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong in other people's business. Because this is the rune of, yeah, people interfering in your business, sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Talking behind your back. You know, shunning you. But Capricorn, you could be part of doing this to other people or to someone else. Again, maybe this fire sign. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you.